So we have a few advantages. I'll cover some, and then Carla will take over and explain some of the others. So more detail to come, but quickly, we typically operate at a lower tuition cost. Our admission process is very simple. We offer strong academic support. Again, we offer a very strong foundational level of course content and materials, and we help students transfer to other schools. Next slide, please. So just a little bit of background. Community colleges in the United States are funded in part by tuition, but we're actually largely funded by public dollars, by taxes, property taxes specifically in the area. And there are a few other tax revenue sources for us. And so because we're not entirely funded by tuition and enrollment, we are able to offer what's typically a much lower tuition rate. I'm not sure if the formatting on the other end has the stats on this slide. They may have somehow been lost. I can tell you what they are. If not, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's showing up.
That's okay. It might just be one of those funny computer things. So I will share with you Kalamazoo Valley's tuition because I happen to know it, but it is typical of community college, and it's about $8,000 US per year. So that compared to a public university is typically going to be about $21,000 US dollars per year, and a private university will be in the $35,000 per year range. So that's a really important consideration. Remember that at some point, if you're looking at a four-year degree, you will end up at a university and you will be needing to prepare for those tuition rates, but you can save a considerable amount of money in those first 2 years. So again, community college, looking at maybe around $8,000 a year, a little bit of range there depending on where you go. Public university would be about $21,000. So I know what your first question is. How do I get a scholarship, right? Well, a lot of community colleges don't necessarily offer scholarships for incoming international students. Some might, but it's really important to look at what we call the bottom line, right? How much are you actually going to spend? So nearby here in Michigan, we have another school that is a public university that's right about that $21,000 per year. Their best international scholarship is about $5,000 per year. That's pretty good. That's higher than what you're probably going to find. But remember that a student who attends a school that costs $21,000 per year and gets a $5,000 per year scholarship is still paying twice as much in tuition as they would pay if they came to us without a scholarship. So before you focus too much on the scholarship side of the financial question, I encourage you to really take a close look at what you are actually going to be paying after any financial aid or assistance that you might get. And this is probably the most popular reason that students will choose to start their education at a community college as opposed to one of the other choices.